You probably know Heisenberg, the main character of Breaking Bad, but do you really know how this tidy chemistry teacher became the king of math? That's what we'll find out in his review on Heisenberg. Walter White is a professor of chemistry whose skills in crystallography gave him a Nobel Prize in chemistry. His wife is pregnant and his son is handicapped, so Walter has to support his family single-handedly by working in a high school and in a car wash station.
One day, he learns that he has a terminal lung cancer. With nothing more to lose and wanting to secure his family's future, he decides to put all his skills in cooking meth. "95% of pure meth, Walter just synthesized the purest crystal of the entire drug market. After the manufacturing,
time to sell.
How about you come work for me?
Hey, I know you. He was there when I got busted. He's with the DEA.
But the deal goes wrong and Walter gets robbed by the customer.
Out of fear that things would turn out badly, Walter decides to poison all the criminals with gas mustard. One will die instantly, and the other one will be severely weakened.
Not being a killer, he will take 3 episodes to kill the second guy. He haven't made a list of reasons for and against his death.
I'm so sorry.
So Walter White has killed 2 people. Did he become Heisenberg? No, he killed these guys to defend himself. But later in the series, Jesse, Walter's partner, meets Jane, a young designer with a drug addiction like him.
She will push Jesse to stop following Heisenberg in his business.
And one night, when Walter needed to see Jesse, he found him and Jane drugged on asleep.
Wake up, Jesse! Wake up!
And Jane suddenly starts choking.
He finally decided to let her die.
Unlike the 2 gangsters, Jane was innocent, but he still decided to let her die for his own sake. At this point, Walter becomes Heisenberg. Very interesting detail on the evolution of Walter White, his closest change of color according to his physical and moral state.
At the beginning, Walter is very greedy, as it can be seen, he is green clothes which symbolize money.
The more his cancer progresses, the more his clothes become darker, and from his remission, his clothes become clear again.
In the same way, the more his behavior goes bad, the darker the colors become.
But Walter didn't become Heisenberg for good. Sometimes, when things go wrong, he becomes Walter again. As for example, in this extract.
Do what you're gonna do.
Now let's take a closer look at the effects that shows Heisenberg's decline. The effect used here is what is called the Dolly Zoom or the vertigo effect, in reference to Hitchcock's film Vertigo, in which this effect was first used. The tilting perspective gives a feeling of imbalance, which generates a shock to the viewer in correlation with that of the character. The shot is followed by a long silence that increases the shock of the spectator. The sound crushes the character and blurs the view of the spectator. Walter is filmed in low angle and then in high angle, and with this effect he goes from dominant to dominated.
But why Walter decided to become Heisenberg? For money to treat his cancer? To help his family?
All the things that I did, you need to understand.
I have to hear one more time that you did this for the family.
I did it for me. I liked it. I was good at it. I was alive.
Walter became Heisenberg because he felt he was alive. His place wasn't in high school giving chemistry lessons to students who have no interest in it. His place was in inventor of chemistry.
You're goddamn right.